through the first half up.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones in defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play deep with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today, really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first two quarters, guys.
Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Jones is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Jones, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Randolph can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
For Oklahoma City, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Conley with it. Outside Gasol. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Off target from three-point range.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Oh, wide open look here for Ibaka. Great look, but off the mark. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Stops, pops, and the basket by Harris. Harris has got his first basket of the night.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him. Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in shooting percentage, first in fewest turnovers a game, and they're #1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Westbrook against Conley. Randolph, a screen on Westbrook. Conley kicks to Randolph. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Randolph's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Jones against Allen. Ibaka outside. Pass to Jones. And it's off from three-point range. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Conley against Westbrook. Gasol passes to Randolph. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 6 points for Zach Randolph.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Thunder leading by 20. Durant in the corner. Jones with the screen on Harris. Durant with a wide open look. Grizzlies with the rebound. Randolph's got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley kicks to Gasol. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Allen against Westbrook. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Jones, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Spates checked in for Gasol. And Brandon Wright is subbed in for Zach Randolph. Conley dishes to Harris. Pass to Allen. It's stolen by Jones. Now here is Ibaka. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And that one's good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Thunder.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Spates with a screen on Westbrook. Conley the pass to Spates. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Spates sets a screen. Here's Conley. And the rejection by Ibaka. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A different look for Oklahoma City. Roberson comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. The Grizzlies also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Payne kicks to Durant. Jones tries in, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Johnson outside. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Conley. Spates sets a screen for Conley. Again, Conley missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Jones. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now Conley. Allen outside. Pass to Johnson. Allen outside. Shot to end this cold run, and it's Wright missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Jones checked in for Roberson. Oklahoma City shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Got Zach Randolph. Marcus Gasol is out there with Wright. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Green in at the 2.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Harris kicks to Randolph. Harris dishes to Randolph. Back to Harris. Payne with the block. Jones with the screen on Harris. Payne gets a screen from Jones. Payne passes to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Payne can't hit.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Gasol a screen. Raiders against Harris. Back to Randolph. McGarry with the steal. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Jones against Green. 6 to shoot. McGarry kicks to Jones. Tries it from 19. That one wide left. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah. And this will make it 1 victories for them on the year.
And in this era of unparalleled parity, it takes a lot to sweep an opponent in 4 straight games. But that's exactly how they finished off their season series tonight against the Grizzlies.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jones. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Harris kicks to Randolph. Baseline jumper, and too long on the shot. And here's Jones. He feeds it to Payne. Back to Jones. Off the mark. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. It only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, what was the key in securing this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart, you're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.